Hi guys! I hope you're all doing really well. I want to first apologise for the fact that I've missed a couple of uploads. That was really bad of me and I don't want to do that. I really wanted to get into a habit of doing 2 videos a week in 2017 and instead I've missed a couple of weeks. So to get back into the swing of things, I thought that I would just do something very easy and chatty and just sit and talk to you guys about a few of my favourite things lately. Now I haven't done a monthly favourites in ages and this is the middle of February, so this is not a monthly favourites at all. It's really just a few things, film, television, book and beauty wise, I have been really enjoying lately and I just felt like sitting and chatting to you about. I would also like to say that I'm still struggling with these lights. Do you know what I need? I need someone who's a real expert to come round and actually show me what I'm doing with these, because I don't think that I'm doing it right, and I think from looking at myself in this little screen I look like a ghost, so that needs some work, but hey, oh, maybe I can do some editing after I put it into iMovie and make myself look a little less ghostly. We shall see. Okay, so the first thing that I want to talk about is television favourites of the moment. First thing that I have been loving is the new Riverdale series on Netflix. We are on episode 4. Episode 4 went up last night and I watched it. I cannot wait for episode 5. This is absolutely my cup of tea. Like, it's in the Pretty Little Liars, Gossip Girl sort of vein of television, where you've got a lot of drama and mystery and intrigue going on with a group of teenage characters. I feel like it's also got a sort of Veronica Mars vibe to it, which, you know, I love Veronica Mars. It's one of my all-time favourites. So I've really been enjoying it so far. I am a total newbie when it comes to Riverdale. I haven't read any of the Archie comics or anything like that, so this is my first experience of the show. But I'm loving it. It is a drama set in a town called Riverdale. We are following a kind of core group of teenage characters following the death of one of the high school students. And yeah, there's a lot of good old mystery and intrigue and all that good stuff, so loving that so far. Otherwise, TV wise recently, I finished season 2 of Crazy Ex-Girlfriend recently. I will, I think, do a whole video talking about that because I did a video in season 1. Straight off the bat, I'll just say that the first half of season 2 I did not enjoy as much as season 1, but the second half of the season was really, really good. If you haven't watched Crazy Ex-Girlfriend yet, if you like anything that's remotely musical, I would watch Crazy Ex-Girlfriend. The songs are fantastic, but just the way it kind of explores life and relationships and mental health and a lot of other things. It's such an interesting show, and Rachel Bloom, who plays Rebecca Bunch, is incredible. So the whole cast is brilliant, but yeah, she's wonderful. So definitely go and check that out if you haven't watched it yet. Otherwise, in terms of TV, at the start of the year I realised that I really missed New Girl and I wanted to get back into it. I fell way behind during season 3 and never ever caught up. So I bought season 3 and season 4 on DVD. I managed to get them quite cheap. And I binged them very quickly. This is the season 4 DVD. I watched all of it in like 2 weeks or something, I think, of seasons 3 and 4, and I absolutely loved them. There are a couple of episodes in season 3 that are not as good, sort of towards the beginning but getting into the middle of it, and that's, I think, why I fell behind. There was some stuff with Winston where he just seemed to go really silly, and I sort of fell behind at that point. But there are a couple of episodes. There's one I think was in season 3, or was it into season 4, and there's one in this that I cried with laughter at. There were a couple episodes running that I absolutely cried laughing at. So I love this show and I really missed it, and I'm glad that I'm getting caught up with it now, and I really want to watch season 5. So if you're a New Girl fan, let me know in the comments down below how you've enjoyed season 5, because I've not seen it yet and I'm really excited to watch it. Okay, moving on from TV, I'm just going to touch very quickly on films because I've done individual reviews of a couple of these already. But films that I have seen the past month and absolutely loved would be La La Land, which I did a review of, which I will link in the description box down below. I am totally on the La La Land bandwagon. I thought that it was just beautiful and just a lovely experience to see it on the big screen. It's visually stunning, the music's wonderful, the acting was great. Absolutely loved it. The next one that I also reviewed was Lion, and if you want a good cry, go and see Lion. It is such a heartbreaking and incredible story, and again the acting is just absolutely stupendous in this film. The fact that it's based on a true story just absolutely broke my heart, and it's just a wonderful, powerful film. So again, please go and see it if it's on in a cinema near you. And the third film that I saw recently that I just thought was breathtakingly powerful and incredible and very intense was Moonlight. Now I haven't done a review of this, but I am going to do a review of it at some point soon, but suffice to say, this was an intense experience. Emma and I went to see it at the GFT last week, and it's just such an incredibly powerful and beautifully done film. There's so many just really sort of quiet, intense moments that you're watching, and the acting just breaks your heart. It's an incredible story, and it's a really important story, and I just really hope that lots and lots and lots of people go and see it, because it's one that deserves to be seen. Okay, moving on from films to books. I have read a couple of books this month. I'm trying to get back into reading because I've been terrible the past couple of years. I've not read as much as I would like to, and that is because I've been lazy, and I've really replaced reading time with kind of TV or YouTube time, and that's not what I want to do. I want to have a good balance. So I've been trying really hard to make sure that I'm reading more the past couple of months, and I am halfway through 2 other books actually. I'm kind of trying to read 2 at once, sort of non-fiction and fiction balanced out. In this case these are both non-fiction actually, so I failed there, but the first book that I wanted to talk about is Lauren Graham's book Talking as Fast as I Can. This is a book that she wrote while she was filming the Gilmore Girls revival, so well, parts of it I think were written during that, because there's little kind of notes about the experience of filming it and diary entries from when they were actually filming, but there's also just a lot of essays about her life and sort of life experiences, and getting to a place in her career where she's working constantly as an actor, and her experience of learning to be a writer and write books, and everything in between, from dating and the internet and growing up, and a lot of different things she touches on in this book. And what I love the most about it is, if you're a Lauren Graham fan as I am, reading this book, it just is her voice. Like, there is no way that you could mistake it for someone else. As you're reading it, you can hear her talking it, if that makes sense. Like, without listening to an audiobook, with her voice reading it, just the words on the page are enough to just let you hear her voice, let her speak to you. So it's really great. I loved it. There were moments in this that I just laughed out loud, and moments that I just wanted to highlight and put on post-its all over my wall, because I feel like she and I would be good friends. So I loved this book. The other book that I wanted to talk to you about, I also think I'll do a review of at some point in full, because I think it deserves it. This one I picked up in a 2 for £7 offer in Asda, because I was buying the Ruby Wax book, Mindfulness Guide for the Frazzled, and this was sitting right next to it and was in a kind of similar genre, and I thought, oh yeah, I read the back and thought, why not, we'll give it a shot. This is Mad Girl by Bryony Gordon. A Happy Life with a Mixed Up Mind, and this is a sort of autobiographical book by Bryony Gordon. She's a journalist at the Telegraph, has been for a very long time, has had a very successful career, and has written this book basically just detailing her experience with mental illness. She has OCD and has gone through extreme issues with anxiety and her OCD, and a battle with drug addiction and an eating disorder, and a big mishmash of difficult things through her life. And this is an incredible book. I would say if you are someone who has had experiences with anxiety or OCD or anything like that, you will recognise a lot in this book. If you are someone who hasn't, I think you could learn a lot from this book, and I think that you could probably read this and get a bit of an insight into what it's like for someone who's struggling with these things. It's a brutally honest book. She does not hold back. She doesn't try and sugarcoat her experiences, or pretend that things weren't as bad as they were when she was in sort of a particularly dark place with drugs and with her eating disorder. She doesn't keep quiet about it. She really just packs it all in here, and it's incredible. I think that if lots and lots and lots more people who had experiences like this wrote a book about it, it just would really help with destigmatising mental illness, and that's so incredibly important. So please go and pick this up if you haven't. As I say, whether it's because you're looking for things to make you feel slightly better because someone's had similar experiences, or you're looking just to learn a little bit about what it might be like if it's something you have no experience with, I think that this will be good for you. So yeah, it's also hilarious. It is not that, it sounds really bleak and it sounds as if it would be quite hard to read, but actually it's really, really funny. She's got a hilarious voice, and the way that she tells the story is absolutely gripping, and you don't want to put it down, but you also are laughing as you're reading it. So yeah, she deals with it in as light-hearted a way as you can deal with something that's serious like this. So yeah, definitely one to pick up. And the last couple of bits that I want to talk about are beauty bits and pieces, which I haven't done in a really long time. I haven't talked about anything makeup related, and there's a couple of things that I've been really liking this month, so thought I'd throw them in at the end. The first one is foundation. This is the L'Oreal Infallible Stay Fresh Foundation 24 Hour Fights Makeup Meltdown. I had never tried this before, and I actually used the Infallible Primer, and I have used that for quite a while and I've really liked it. I mean, actually look how pale that is. That is the colour of my skin. So this is number 015 Porcelain, so as far as I'm aware it's definitely the lightest shade. It looks like a ghost. But this has been really lovely actually. I've been really enjoying it. My skin is not good at the moment. It's very dry, it's not behaving itself, I've got breakouts all over my nose, it's not been a good time for it. And this has actually been sitting quite nicely on it. It's been moving from my nose a bit, but I honestly think that I could put any amount of makeup on it at the moment, any different variation of foundation and primer, and it would still move just because the skin's not in a particularly good place at the moment, so I'm trying to sort that out. How many years have I been saying that for? But yeah, trying to sort that out. But what I am finding is that for the rest of my face, the nose is a problem in itself, but the rest of my face, this is lasting beautifully on all day. So really, really liking that. And the other thing that I picked up on a total whim the other day, just because it was on a stand in Boots and I really liked the colour and liked the idea of it because I'm that easily pleased, is this Coconut Infusion nail paint from Barry M in the colour, clever, Laguna. So it's this beautiful like lilac-y blue shade. I really, really like this. I don't have it on at the moment. I've actually just taken it off because it got a bit chipped. But this is a really beautiful colour, but it also feels really nice when you're putting it on. I don't know if that's possibly just like a mental thing because it says it's got coconut oil in it, so it feels nice as you're applying it. But it says highly reflective colour infused with coconut water and coconut oil to hydrate and nourish nails, with clinically proven hexanol for added strength and nail condition. So it says that it's doing nice things for your nails, and it actually does feel quite nice. The other thing about this was it removed like a dream. Most of the Barry M ones aren't that difficult unless they've got glitter in it, but this one just came off ridiculously quickly, so yeah, that was another bonus. And that's it for my little random mishmash of current favourites. I hope that you enjoyed that. As I say, it wasn't like a monthly favourites or anything, but just because I hadn't filmed for a couple of weeks, I thought that it might be fun to just sit and talk to you about some things that I've been enjoying. Let me know in the comments down below what some of your current favourites are. I will be back soon. I've got a few videos planned. I need to do the rest of my New York vlogs from October because I'm so far behind, which is ridiculous, but I've got that to do. I've got a couple of TV related videos that I want to do and just a general kind of life update video because I've got a couple of things going on that I want to talk to you guys about. And yeah, that's about it. So yeah, I think I'm going to leave it there. If you enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up to let me know because I don't really know if this was interesting or not. I just thought why not throw some mishmash of things together to chat to you about. So give it a thumbs up to let me know if you enjoyed it, and do hit that subscribe button if you haven't already to keep up to date with all my videos. Thanks so much for watching guys. I hope that you're all doing really well and I will speak to you again soon. Bye!